Well, hey everyone, Ryan here, and I'd like to just record a quick video about um, like um, fake fake self-defense classes and like classes that has like self-defense on it. I'd just like to like address this issue, but if you don't like it, if you don't want to hear what I have to say in the video, then that's okay. Tune out, don't watch it, you don't have to. But for those of you that want to hear about this video is for you, more or less. So basically, you're just going to hear me ramble on about what I think about these fake self-defense classes and how they're sort of using this money grubbing scheme, and what's funny is when I type on Google, like, you know what, I actually have to do something. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. When I type on Google self-defense classes, what's the first thing I see? Can you get it to focus? What's the first thing I see? These sort of women training for, well, women being trained, quote unquote trained, because I don't really think that's what it is, by these so-called instructors, how to defend themselves against like an assault, basically. Usually by a man, because you all know by now that usually that's how it goes in real life. But why I think these things are fake and why I think it's a money grabbing scheme, and this is just my personal opinion, is because as a martial arts practitioner myself, it's just that I've never really, I don't see how like a real life threat would go down like how they show you in class now. You're better off just going to a boxing gym or an MMA gym or like a Muay Thai gym or like a fight club style thing, rather than pay your money, your hard-earned money, on this not martial arts, but it's not really martial arts, but they use martial arts like on the title. They use martial arts, like some insert name here, some sort of crap, and then they use martial arts. So let's just say self-defense for women and then martial arts, I think it's not good for martial artists, because now people are gonna associate, us martial artists, like there's not enough of us already, and they're gonna associate us with like conmen or like bullshit snake oil salesmen, which is not true at all. And let me just, I have a challenge for these instructors. First of all, what kind of qualifications do you actually have to be handing out this information, these so-called tips, mainly to women, because they're a victim of this, about how to defend themselves? Do you even know how real life works? Like, have you even ever seen something like that happen? Not on TV, not on your not on your not on YouTube, not on Live Leak or whatever. Have you actually seen it on real life? Something like that happen. You know what? 99.999% of these guys, these instructors, they would have never seen this happen in real life, let alone experience something like this. So why the hell is a man giving, advice to women about how to protect themselves from an assault? Like, that makes no sense. Because all of these assaults that are happening, essentially, the man is going to be bigger than the woman, or stronger, and it all ends the same, The woman ends up getting overpowered, and she can't really do nothing else. All she can do is basically just sort of pray, really. There's not much else she can do. She's at the mercy of a violent attacker, and there's not much that she can actually do. So these instructors, using martial arts and self-defense for the name of their classes, like, that's just wrong. That's not right. You're using a very like respectable name, martial arts. Martial artists are very respectable people. They would never rip people off. Like, I'm not getting any money to say this, and these instructors that are instructing these people for their class, they're lying to these people, because that's not how it goes. That's not how real life works. If you want to train people, that's not good. Lying to them, naming it whatever. Like, what are your qualifications even? Seriously. Like, you have no qualifications to be teaching this. I'm not saying that no one should be teaching this. Clearly, there's a medium for this. But I guarantee you, like, 99% of these classes, they're bull. They just don't work. And you're not going to want to hear this, but if you're a woman and you're really that scared, or you've had something happen to you in the past, you've been hurt before, you're better off just getting a gun. If you can't get a gun because you don't want it, or because it's just too much of a hassle to get a gun, which I don't think it is. I mean, you can pretty much get a gun anywhere nowadays. Anywhere. So, if you don't want a gun, you can use something else. Like other weapons. I'm not even going to say what it is. Just use your imagination and entertain yourself on that. But seriously, these self-defense classes are such a sham. And it's a shame too. It's bad for everyone. It's false information. Clearly, the people who are doing this, they just want to make money, but they're doing it the wrong way. They're lying to people. It would be one thing if you were lying like on a YouTube video, because you're not really, people aren't paying you even that much for a subscription. But if you're lying to like your students, you're lying to your students, taking money off of them, and not giving them real life advice that works, that's a crime. That is a crime. It's not good. It's bad. What are your credentials? Seriously. All of you instructors that claim you know this stuff, why don't you post a video? Show us. I don't want you showing us these bullshit moves. Show us what your credentials are, what your qualifications are. Just like if you're signing up for a job, you know, these people, your students, are your employers. You're taking money off of them. You're taking money off of your students. And you can't even give them some basic information about your qualifications. That's the least thing you should be able to do. You're a business and you're lying to your customers basically. But this lie that you're telling them, not only it's bad enough that you're taking money off of them that you didn't earn it, and you're also lying to them. And that can cost them their lives. These guys that are trying to assault them, they want to kill these women. They want to end their lives. Do you know how serious that is? Have you ever been in a fight where the other guy is trying to kill you? It's scary. It's fucking scary. It's life and death. It is not a joke. And you, the instructors, especially you, because it's all your fault, you're treating this like a joke. You're shitting on martial arts, on real martial arts. You're shitting on the martial artists. And you're shitting on your students. And on top of that, you're shitting on yourselves. You should be ashamed of yourselves. What is this self-defense fucking bullshit you're teaching? It makes no fucking sense. Do you know what? Why are so many schools, so many colleges nowadays, they have all of this self-defense crap? It doesn't work. You're being lied to. Spend your money on something else other than this. And please listen. Believe me, I'm telling the truth. You might not want to hear it, but it's the truth. Alright, well that's it. I don't really have anything else to say, really. So that's going to be on my video. It's going to be a 12 to 13 minute video, I think, and I'm just going to cut it now. Goodbye.